his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson, rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 62 yards. And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something about Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snaps waist. Yeah, she brought the ain't no way. Somebody daddy ain't gonna give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she brought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stats to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they info. It be coming like this on the intro, what they here for. If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. This music don't work out. I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause, hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. Try to steal my style, I'm feeling like I just shopping. Can't trust him cause he not my cause we worried about getting figures. All my ain't father figures, just know my quick to pop it.
Damn, it's the intro.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from Kansas City. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Rejected my offer. Nah, I'm not talking to you. Why did you just do that? See, now I gotta beat your fucking ass. Ain't no way out now, nigga. You shoulda quit. You feel me? You shoulda took my friendly quit.
And Mahomes gonna put it up right away. He's got a man.
He's got a man.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Man, oh man.
30 yards, 29 officially. So now
I still fucking see.
Territory at the 47. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mahomes going to throw.
This nigga's ass.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. So after the INT, here's Mahomes out to his left. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. Touchdown. Nicole Hardman.
You said what?
And the Chiefs are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
21 in the first half, nigga.
Is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Well, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try to look along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must like they need.
Have you went yet?
In this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team.
Wow.
They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
We'll go tomorrow.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be
Go to the gym tomorrow.
That wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football.
Oh my gosh.
An incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And they're able to work this to
And go to the gym.
Before it's all said and done. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
What? Why?
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Just don't want to. Because I don't want to. Because I don't want to. Because I don't want to.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It got his man complete. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for KC. 69 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster on a touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Damn, motherfuckers just should have took the friendly quick. Yep. Yep. Go do that. Go quit, bro. Oh, he not gonna quit. Okay. He's going all in.
That has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Mahomes will try again on second down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Trip McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football
Eat like a king who's on a budget.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. From the 27, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes adding to his bag of tricks with a tremendous run. And the Chiefs have moved out.
You might as well turn off your system, cuz. You might as well just turn it off and restart.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one is incomplete.
Oh, this nigga said play on. He just trying to get his ass busted. What's wrong with niggas?
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, see. The offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, that one is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Now after the touchdown, here's Proctor on to kick it away.
I don't cap, bro. You not winning.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
You score real quick now. I gotta go take a piss, nigga.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat. He's got a man complete. And all the way.
Should I?
Kansas City touchdown.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess.
73 yards. As his guys Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and take over at the 24-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he's going to lose yards.
Damn, I thought I was throwing.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Because I'm on my computer.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Bro, what? Damn.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. And with that,
you're not rearranging shit.
200 yards here in the first half.
You don't get no say. What the fuck?
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Mahomes now to throw.
What are you talking about?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
All right.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this.
Damn, bro. I should have just ran the fucking ball. But we good. We ain't gonna lose.
Play right there. I mean,
I just wanted to beat you by 90, nigga.
They put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Second down, McKinnon. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
In motion left, the tight end.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. To throw, it's Mahomes.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to... Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And out across midfield down to the 45. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in the game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. 30, 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
You're welcome. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26. Across the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
What?
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a real
1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 28 yards. And the Chiefs are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Bro, what the fuck?
Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Stop.
As they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to get
Bro, stop.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st down, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed.
No, I'm taking it out soon.
Possession of the football. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game.
Yeah, I was going to take it out at the track meet.
To this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Why are you turning your head like that? Hello?
Because I did. I was looking at a message.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Bro, it ain't for you.
To the right side, it's Kelsey.
Knowing the old damn business, mate.
30 yards. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Taylor, how am I weird?
Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback and they have a long
how am I weird?
cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. He's got a man complete. The 20. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Nico Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Butker is on target, so they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 27, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And my goodness, another interception.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 31, Mahomes being chased out left. Touchdown! Jerick McKinnon, 31 yards.
And the Chiefs add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Now Mahomes. And now here is another interception.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Well, even with a huge lead, he was looking for more points. Wanted the deep shot downfield. That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. That escapes the sack. His throw incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with an...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets in. But no one was was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I'm the best, and the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's go, then it's go. I'm the best, and the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's go, then it's go. For the blank and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking a from my boy heavy. I'm the best and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching her, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt the break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he leave the Louis, Mr. Knew I got him running to it. I'ma need the full of milk before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun on her till like a stunner do it. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's go, then it's go. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's go, then it's go. Top dog like I vanished. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name her who got a better flow, but she can hang it up just like a telephone. Speaking up with the cost 10K to let it come see it. Me and them, yeah, make
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Now McCoy. Oh, what a catch by Hopkins. And he takes us up to the 4. 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 60 yards. And the Cardinals go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 45 yards. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't...
Touchdown, Cardinals! Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. from the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 55 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make... This is intercepted. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. These two teams all tied after 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Jones. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers now to throw. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers have moved out in front.
Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
In your face.
Slot man moves right. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. The man in motion is Brown. Throwing on first down is Murray. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cards are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point good by Prater. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Jones.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Here's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw finds its target, Dobbs. Rodgers now on 1st down. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now a first down carry by Jones. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live the...
He's got a man, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and
he's got a man, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game.
And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
To throw is Murray. Steps away. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Murray now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check, check. 59. No chance.
First carry for James Conner. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Mike, check, check. 59, 59.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26.
Biggest. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. I'm coming up.
Here's Murray. On the move to his left. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray steps away to his left. Ertz has it left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Hopkins, the man in motion right. Play fake. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Murray now on first down. Screen pass to Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Prater for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Quick slant to Watson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jones again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. And he's got it. That's caught for a Packers touchdown. A.J. Dillon from a yard out. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. Back to throw, Rodgers. And that's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Back to throw, Murray.
And that's complete to Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Murray to throw. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Murray. Being chased out left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw is Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Able to find Jones. And he's brought down at midfield. So the first play of the drive, not only do they get the first down, but a big chunk of yardage. And looking pretty good here. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
After the turnover, here's Murray rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
In motion left comes Brown. Play action. Now it's Murray. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. So it's the Cardinals set to receive it. They'll look for a winning drive as we get this overtime period started. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
23 yards on the play. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Moore, the man in motion. Now Murray off play action. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Sure. 7. Don't get nervous. Come back.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Moore, the man in motion. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Flush to his right. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. On 1st and 10 is counter. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. On 2nd down and 4, Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 6 yards on the touchdown run. Prater on to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Nixon now from his end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime for Rodgers.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And with that pass, CD, he's now over 400 yards in the game. And even in a pass-first league, that is still a tough benchmark to hit.
And all week leading up to this one, all we read, heard about was the confidence he had that he could put up big numbers. Kudos to him for coming out here with that belief in himself and for making it happen.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
Catch made by Watson on the out route.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. On play action. Now Rodgers.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
And they'll get this down to the 10. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Rodgers again now. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. This game, they got into position for that final play, had a decent look.
Bro, I just had to beat this dude 50-43.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they?
There was a reason. That was a clutch game.
But sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side.
Sayonara? I'd like bye. Finish your sentence. I don't. Yeah, no. Exactly. Get the fuck out of here, cause what? What? Like it's like a MILF.
I did not chase, I just attract what you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dancing them wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the crap. These love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping to get peace with his past. Little bitty regular that I pack, 007 before you.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway in Southern California. On play action, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Flushed out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
He's got a man complete, and he is out of inside the 35. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 34 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He gets this out to Spiller. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The slot man in motion right. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
To the air again, Prescott. Dancing to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Charger drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Herbert on first down now. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Again, Herbert. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. get hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Off of play action, it's Watson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
On first down, Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've worked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check, 43. All day, baby, all day.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is taken in, but and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, and he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Line of scrimmage back at their own 3 now as they come up 2nd and long. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Steps away to his left. And he's got his big tight end here. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
giving to the big tight end on fourth. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Back to throw, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Watson on first down. Being chased out left. This complete to David Bell. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Bell, 49 yards. And the Browns strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And one more time, that's Watkins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Rolling to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On 2nd and 10. Hurts, flush to his right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. They give it off here to the tight end. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. And the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 59 yards.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. York now for the extra point.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Hurts fumbles it.
And this is picked up by the Browns. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
Going deep here for Watkins. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Taken down. Back at his own 7. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
So the first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quez Watkins.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Final shot before the break. Watson, he'll buy some time right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. There he goes right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive backs. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big, big play.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott good on the extra point, and this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To throw is Watson. This is the tight end, NjoKu. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David NjoKu, 49 yards. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts flushed out right. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On
third down. He'll drop to throw.
Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Ask any pass rusher, and they'll tell you any quarterback who lines up every time and goes straight back in the pocket, that's who they want. But when they have to deal with a Jalen Hurts who may come at them from any angle and can get outside of the pocket and run, that's a nightmare for anybody who has to rush the quarterback. And I love Jalen Hurts' athletic ability. Almost a 4.6 runner. This guy can get outside the pocket and make plays with his legs as well as his arm.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab the nugget when I can.
And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Watson off play action. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Donovan Peoples-Jones,
75 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. picked up by Denzel Ward. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Faking the give. Now Watson rolling to his right. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Browns get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got...
There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Quez Watkins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Is caught out left by Bell. And some room to work. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
57, Mike, 57. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Now Watson. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wound. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. That had disaster written on.
Heave it downfield, and that's what it actually turns into.
Oh, it's my team. What are we talking about? I haven't been playing my team neither. What are you talking about? Oh, no, that's not. It's just the title. It's regular Madden now. Busting these niggas' ass though. You should have seen the game before this one. It was like 50. We were just going back and forth. Like, he was good though, but it was like 50. I think it ended 50-43.
So you about that lead we got, or you just not gonna touch that?
You said what?
What about that lead we got? We gonna touch that or no? I'm gonna just make a move.
I don't know. Shit.
I'll make a new one. We'll get active.
No, it's not even that. I just haven't been playing the league because one, Christian hadn't been on past.
That's why I said make a new one because Christian's not on.
Oh, okay.
Back to throw here.
Tight.
That's how you do regular teams, draft, just let me know.
For sure.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Let me grab this pick right quick. Babbage.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. He goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
Just
2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Nice guy. Nice try double A, 12 pull up, turn this block to 5 blocks.
Is this their head coach? This little ass nigga ain't running shit.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off.
Whole bunch of midgets on this motherfucking team.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Hanging out the look like if they even had him going on the rack.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have got it back to a
I just got a pick. I'm quitting this game. No bad.
Pick? No.
Ooh, that's computer.
No.
Actually, David, you know what you did? Let's get pick a team, make a quarterback, and carry that team to Super Bowl. In the dungeon, that shit sounded weak sauce.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on the
every day of the game.
What time? Not tonight.
fielded right at the goal line.
Damn.
So we were right now.
Yeah, we're going right.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
He said, oh, for real, your body, your choice. What fucking foreskin that?
And Watson's going to throw it here.
He said, what? Your body, your choice, what?
He said, your body, your choice. What the fuck my foreskin?
Bro, this mascot is in the ocean. I know that suit wet as fuck. Bro, that soggy ass suit. He's surfing right now. But like, I know that suit soggy as hell after they got done recording this shit. Buddy almost drowned. It snows in Denver. I bet. I think. I don't know. Never been. Looks like they got snow though, which is weird because usually Indiana, you feel me? We got some snow. We don't got no snow.
Two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats. Don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And he's rolling in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots.
All right, Lori Marketing had 32 in the third quarter.
Not as long as they hold this lead.
Yeah. That nigga hooping. Nothing. I was just watching them play. Because all the other games was off. Except for the Lakers game just started.
The year is 1850. You have $50. What do you buy? That nigga said you.
Man, I'm going crazy. I'm gonna get like 3 of you.
Your birth month is your lawyer. I don't know who that nigga is.
Who's the lawyer for April?
Kim Kardashian.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna win that case. What'd you say?
December got Elon.
Elon Musk.
Free Andrew Tate. Free Tory Lanez.
Free Bob Ross. Oh, he dead. I'm pretty sure ain't Bob Ross dead.